In the Islamic faith, we were so confused because we just saw one God. This creator created all creatures, created all creation, and created all co-creators. At that time, I saw Jesus as a creation of the creator. I didn't understand, and it didn't make sense because I was looking at it from a natural lens. I would ask, like most Muslims would ask, is it one God? Are you praying for three gods? And then somebody would say, no, it's the Godhead. And it wasn't until I understood what was happening in the dimensions because I was only looking at it from a natural lens. In the beginning was the Word was with God, and the Word was God. And then the Word became flesh, yes? But before I understood that, I didn't understand that the same way that water can exist in three dimensions, ice, liquid, and gas or steam, God can also exist in three dimensions as three persons.
Hey guys, welcome to another video. Okay, so I said we're gonna do daily upload, and we are doing daily upload. Yesterday I uploaded the video, so on 25th. I filmed it at like maybe 23rd. I uploaded it on 25th, and now we're doing another video on 26th, and I'm gonna post it today, right? So, yeah, as you can see, I've got a clip here. It's gonna be this. I don't know if you watched the previous video, but it's gonna be I'm gonna teach the same style, the sort of dynamic captions all over the screen, etc. It's a different client this time. I'm gonna try and change the person that's being edited every single time, just because I don't want you guys to get bored, right? So yeah, I mean, let's get into it. We generated the auto captions. I mean, I'm sure you know how to do that. You go to text, auto captions, generate, and that's it. And let's get into it, right? So the fonts that I use for this client, I'm going to find it. We're looking for the fonts that start with G, and is it this one? Yeah, it's this one, I believe. We're gonna make it 15, and we're gonna add the shadow, the opacity. I always use 15, and for this case, we're gonna use blurriness 100 because I want to keep it like this. You'll see I have very interesting way of doing this. Okay.
Of the creator. I ask, is it one lens? In the Islamic faith, we were so confused because we just saw one God. This creator created all creatures.
Okay, and so now we want to add like this animation and remove this. I also might wanna.
In the Islamic faith, we were so confused because we just saw one God. In the Islamic faith, we were so confused because we just saw one God. This creator created.
Okay, so what I do with this style, the dynamic style, the first 3 seconds, which I consider the hook of the video, I do that manually, right? So I turn off the animation.
In the Islamic,
and I select, like, I cut out these captions, and in each caption I put like one word if I can. If I can't, in some cases the person speaks too fast and I have to put multiple words in a single caption. But I try to cut it up as little as I can.
Islamic faith.
And when we cut it up, we're gonna like place it manually in like random places so that it looks nice. And also on the text that we do manually, I always turn down the blurriness to like 10, just because it looks nicer. I want it to be read properly.
This creator created all. We were confused.
Oops. So
confused because we
confused
one God. We just saw.
Okay, because we just saw
one God. God. This
one God. Should I? Let's do it. Blurriness down to 10. Okay, and now as you will see, we place it very like randomly, but we also I look at these like kind of, when I make these kind of captions, I try to look at it as if I'm stacking the captions like Tetris. Like, I don't know if you guys ever played Tetris, but that's how I look at it.
In the Islamic faith, we were so confused.
I try to look at it as if I'm stacking Tetris cubes on top of each other. That's how I look at it. I try to make it aesthetic. Right. That should be your goal too.
In the Islamic faith, we were so
Confused. Okay.
In the Islamic faith, we were so confused because we just saw one God. Because we just saw one God. God. This creator created all God. This creator created all creatures, created all creation, and created all This creator created all.
And so now it's time to B-roll everything. So first things first, I always do this. This is my workflow for editing. I do the captions, and then I do the B-roll, right? Or sometimes if I'm doing this style, I first do the hook, you know, the manual text, and then I do the B-roll, right? I go over the video multiple times. I figure out what's the B-roll that's gonna like fit this video, and then that's it.
This creator created all creatures, created all creation, and created all co-creators. At that time, I saw Jesus as a creation of the creator. I didn't. Creator created all creatures, created all creation, and God. This creator created all.
Okay, so now creator, we're gonna search up God in my downloads list because I have it right here. Where is it? Yeah, it's here. Oops.
This creator created all creatures. Created all creatures. This creator created. This creator created all.
Now, maybe you can search up what happened.
Created all creatures. Created all. This creator created all creatures. Created all. This creator created all creatures. Created all.
Creation. You can search that up.
Created all creatures. Creator created all creatures.
Oops.
Created all creation.
Oh, dude. What's going on? Yeah, okay.
Created all creation. Created all creation. And created all co-creators.
And so now we're gonna use this.
And created all co-creators. At that time, all co-creators. At that
Actually, with the
created all creation and created all co-creators. At that time, I saw Jesus. At that time, I saw.
Okay, so we'll go Jesus. Because if you watch a lot of my videos, guys, you'll know that I have everything that I need in terms of B-roll footage literally in my downloads, because I've been gathering this up for a few years, 2 years to be exact. But the good thing about these is that I didn't use these in a long time, so it's not like I'm reusing them. But generally, guys, if you want to produce high quality content, you want to find new B-roll footage every single video that you make, which is hard as fuck when you're making too many videos. But if you're making like a few videos a day, definitely find new footage for every single video that you do.
At that time, I saw Jesus as a creation of the creator.
As a creation, so right now we're trying to look for images of Jesus that he looks like just a human being, not like this where he's like glorified. Just to really depict what he's saying. Maybe this. Oops.
As a creation of the creator. I didn't.
Okay. And so what I do now when I place some B-roll,
Created all creation and created all co-create. Creator created all creatures.
is I go ahead and remove the text, remove the animation, and turn on the blurriness. So all the parts that have B-rolls in them, I'm gonna do the text manually, just like I did it here, right? But like this, I know this part isn't B-rolled, but it's a pain in the ass when you have to cut this and then you have to adjust it. Basically, the animation kind of fucks up. So it's best if I do this part manually, even if it's not like B-roll.
This creator created
So this creator
created all creatures,
created.
creature.
Now, what you can do is, I showed in the last video how you can put text in the image and then move the image without having
Creatures.
See how the text isn't moving, but you can make the text move with the picture in the direction of where the picture is going. You can actually make that effect. I made a tutorial in the last video. I will not going over that in this video, just because I feel like it's not needed. Actually, I might have to on like this overlay, so we'll see.
Created all
Created
creation.
all creation. And what you'll see me do on these parts that aren't B-rolled
And created all co.
is that I will not go word by word.
Created all co-create. All
Okay. Co-creators. All.
at that time I saw Jesus as
Jesus.
a creation of the creator.
See how I'm cutting it up? Like even the tiniest little words as an A, I'm cutting it all up.
A creation of the creator.
But this one I can't cut up because he's talking too fast. So just go off and the creator, okay?
In this God, this create.
And so if you want to have it like, if you want to have captions move with the picture, not separately, what you can do is just like go like that. Creator. And then what you do is compound it, but let me just, one second, I need to get a certain color. Okay, I'm back.
In the Islamic faith,
I got this color that we were using for his brand, which is like a sort of some gold color.
confused because
Confused, we'll color that as well.
God, this creator created all creatures, created all creation, and created all co-creators. At that time, I saw Jesus as a creator.
Okay, we'll do it like that.
God, this creator
And so you compound clip it, you choose both the text and the image and you compound clip it, and you zoom it in, and then you just like move it. You know what I mean? So that's super simple.
God. This creator created all creatures.
Create it, and now we do it again. Same process. Created all creatures.
All
Creatures.
creature.
This one will also let's go like that. Move it up.
Creator created all creatures. Created.
And we can do this.
Created
All creation.
All cre-
We can do it like that.
created all creation and created all co-creators. At
What?
creation and
Wait 1 second. What happened? Oh, I'm so dumb, but I didn't. Yeah. You see what happened now. Like that.
created all creation and created all co-creators. At that time, I saw Jesus. Saw Jesus
We just need to move it a tiny bit.
At that time, I saw Jesus as a creation of the creation as a creation of as a creation of
Now, when it comes to video, you don't need to do the
the cre-
whole compound clip thing. I mean, you don't even need to do it on pictures if you don't want to. It was just something I wanted to teach you guys. You know. So yeah. Let's put it up.
a creation of the creator. I didn't understand, and it didn't make sense because I was looking at it from a natural lens. I would ask, like most Muslims would ask, you know, it's because I was looking at it from a natural lens. I was
Natural lens. Okay, let's just put any B-roll over him, of him. You know, B-roll over him of him. If that makes sense. Let's just do that. This would be a good B-roll for this one. When he says, "I would ask."
I would ask, like most Muslims would ask, you know, is it one God? You know, is it one God? You know, is it one God? Are you praying for three gods? And then somebody would say, no, it's the Godhead. And it wasn't until I understood what was happening. It didn't make sense because I was looking at it from
Okay, now let's find a B-roll of him. Don't mind these. These are some, like a video I've done very long time ago. Maybe this one. Okay.
sense because I was looking
Okay.
sense because I was looking at it from
I was
looking at it from looking at it
looking and at it.
looking at it from a nat from a nat from a nat from a natural
From
lens.
a natural lens. There we go. Now to just set up this. Okay. I was. Maybe we can curve that.
I was
Oops. Looking at it from a
was looking at it from a natural. Was looking at it from.
So what I want to do is have the from a stand, like still be able to be visible during natural lens, but we need to move it somewhere. Otherwise it's gonna cover his whole face.
From a from a from a nat
Maybe we can do something like that. Natural.
from a natural lens.
And then we can do this.
From a natural lens. I would ask at it from a natural lens. I would ask like most
Nice, very nice. I also color this.
natural lens. I would ask like most Muslims.
Okay, and now we just overlay that or compound clip, and then just move it.
It's because I was looking at it from a natural lens. I would ask like
I would ask
like most Muslims would ask
most
ask
Muslims would ask.
I
And the problem here is that it's very, very tight. What I could do is zoom it out a little bit, like so. Then zoom in with this. Solve the issue. I would ask,
like most Muslims ask a lens. I would ask like
most Muslims would ask. Oops.
Muslims would
Ask, and then you just color it. Done.
a natural lens. I would ask like most Muslims would.
And then you just put like so.
Natural lens. I would ask like most Muslims would ask, is it one God? Because I was looking at it from a natural lens. I would ask like most Muslims would ask, is it one God? Are you praying for three? Is it one God? Are you praying for three gods? And then somebody would say, no, it's Muslims would ask, is it one God? Or, is it one?
Okay, so I think it's good if we leave this part without B-roll.
Is it one God? Are you praying for three gods? And then somebody would say, no, it's the Godhead. And it wasn't until I understood what was happening in the dimensions, because I was only looking at it from a natural,
Now again, we need to find his B-roll. Where do we find a good B-roll? I should have downloaded. What? Why? That's weird. It should be somewhere here. Jeez. Wait, is it that? It is. Nice. Okay, there we go. See, I really like having that backlog of overlays. I can just find whatever I want. I don't have
because I didn't understand natural lens. In the only looking at it from a natural. Okay,
we're gonna go with that.
Natural lens. In the beginning was the Word was in the dimensions, because I was only looking at it from a natural lens. In the beginning was the Word was with God,
and also we need to track his kind of face or body, I'm not sure.
Dimensions, because I was only looking at it from a natural lens. Because I was only
because I was
only looking at looking at it from a
we're just gonna collect it all into one.
Natural lens.
Okay, there we go. Turn down the animation, it's already done. Turn on the blurriness. Maybe we need to.
I was only looking at it because I was mentions, because I was only looking at it from a I was only looking at it from a natural. I was only looking.
We're gonna do the same thing here. So from A, I want it to stay like somewhere where it can be used on the next B-roll. Yeah, something like that. Where we can really use it. Okay. Okay.
From a
This seems much better.
Natural, looking at it from a natural
lens, and I can finish like that. Oh my, that's so perfect. And then also this.
Only looking at it from a natural lens. In the beginning was the Word. In the beginning was the Word was with God, and the Word was God. And
this is, I'll B-roll it.
God, and the Word was God. And then the Word became flesh, yes? But before...
The reason I'm going to do this manually is because it's like a you guys have keywords and you guys have important sort of moments in the video, and you want to emphasize those moments. This is the moment I want to emphasize because it's basically a verse from the Bible that basically summarizes this whole entire video. So it's very important for me to make it actually, right? So let's see if there's any B-rolls.
God. And then the Word became flesh, yes? But before I understood that, I didn't understand that the same way that water can exist in 3 dimensions.
See, so there is actually more to B-roll.
The same way that water...
So do we have water B-rolls? I'm not sure. No, but we can go find them on like Pexels. I know, guys, I know I'm against like cheap stock footage from Pexels, but like even Pexels can have decent B-rolls sometimes. Like the one I'll show you, like this one, it's decent. You know, it's decent.
The same way that water can exist in 3 dimensions, ice, liquid,
Ice, liquid, steam, gas. Ice. Ice, 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 ice. I want to get B-rolls of the actual like ice cubes, like this. That's perfect. Liquid. Probably gonna show me some weird liquid. Maybe not. Maybe that's cool to be used. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's cool. Liquid and gas. Is that cool? No. Yeah, let's do that. Perfect, 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 perfect. We found all the B-rolls that we need. They're pretty good. See, you can find good B-rolls on Pexels. Delete it, please.
dimensions, ice, liquid,
Ice, where's ice? Let's put it. Got
ice, liquid, and gas, liquid, 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 and ice, liquid, and gas.
liquid. Wow, this one is 27 long. What's happening during those 27 seconds? Jeez.
Liquid and gas are liquid and gas are liquid and gas are and and gas and gas or steam. God can and gas or steam. God can and gas or steam. God can also exist in 3 dimensions as 3 persons.
And this will also be manually captioned because, again, it summarizes the whole video. Okay, so let's begin with the manual captions, and we're basically done for this video except the music, which I'll do that on my own. But I explained a bit of it in the last video. You just want to look at the niche of the video, what the video talking about. You want to explain not explain the emotions, everything, and then you start playing a bunch of songs that might or might not match with the video. And once you find a song that matches with the video, you put it inside the video, and you're done.
In the beginning in the beginning beginning in the beginning in the beginning beginning
In the
beginning was the word.
See how he says it kind of fast, and I can't cut it up by in and the. I have to put it in the one caption.
The beginning was the word. The word
Was the word.
Word. The word. The word was. The word was with God.
Word was.
Word was with God. God and the with God. With God and the word. The word. The word was God. Was God.
And the word. See, he says it faster and faster. I just can't.
Word was God. Word was God. And then the word became.
I can't really separate it.
Was with God and the word was God.
Or it won't be. You won't be able to basically read it properly.
And then the word became flesh. And then the word became flesh. And flesh. Yeah. Flesh. Yes.
See.
But before I understood that, and then the word became before I understood that, I didn't understand that the same way that water can exist in 3 dimensions, the same way that water can exist
Water
exist in 3 dimensions. 3 dimension. Ice, liquid,
ice, liquid,
gas, or steam.
gas, or steam.
God can also exist.
God, oops.
Also
Can
in 3 dimensions. Also exist
also exist.
in 3
Exist in 3.
dimensions.
In 3
Dimensions as 3 persons.
dimensions. Oops. Dimensions as 3 persons.
Persons.
I should have made this longer, the ending, because we won't have enough time to really look at the caption, but it's okay now. Whatever.
A natural lens. In the beginning was the Word was with God, and the Word was God. And then the Word in the
Beginning. Just make it too big, just a little bit.
in the beginning
Was the word.
was
The word. And so I'm trying to place these randomly, but also I want to make it make sense, you know. See, like that. That's so good. Word. And we'll.
beginning was the Word was with God, and the beginning was the Word. The Word was the Word. The Word was
The word was with God. Where can I place that it makes it looks good? Maybe here, sort of. Yeah.
the Word was with God, and the Word was God.
And the word
Was God. Word was
God. The word was God.
the Word was with God, and the Word was God. And then the Word became flesh.
And the word. Oops. So see how I'm trying to place it. And by the way, guys, you want to change the. Like sometimes it goes like onto the left, onto the right. Hold on this one. So let's change it. So start on the left, on the right. Start on the left.
God, and the Word was
On the middle.
God. And then the Word became flesh.
It's again on the left. Just always changing sides, because once your edit becomes predictable, that's when people get bored. So you want to make it like sort of unpredictable.
Word was God. And then the
I might want to change this.
Word became flesh.
Flash. Okay.
The Word became flesh, yes? But before I understood that, I didn't understand that the same way that water can exist, and then the Word became flesh, yes? But before I understood that, the same way that water can exist.
Now, we can do this one.
Same.
Did I? Okay, I did. So I just need to turn off not turn off, but turn on the blurriness on these ones. The same way that
The same way that water
can exist we want to color this
exists in three dimensions.
can exist in see like we want to kind of connect it, but you also want to space this out 3 dimensions.
Exists in three dimensions.
And you can do this, why not? Ice,
Liquid,
since like this is a singular word, you can just make it as big as you want, literally. You can color it, do whatever you want, literally.
liquid, and
Gas, make this bigger. Sorry, actually, make it a little bit smaller.
gas, or
And this one even smaller and put it here. Like an alternative.
gas or steam. God can also
And now, for the final part, God, since that's like the main keyword, you also want to make it big. God can also
exist. Exist in three dimensions.
in 3 dimensions. And yeah, what we want to do now is keep it like that, extend that as
3 dimensions as 3 persons.
and just change this dimensions, persons, and just make it bigger.
Dimensions as 3 persons. In the Islamic faith,
That's it, guys. That's all there is to it. So let's play the video and see what we've got as a final result.
in the Islamic faith, we were so confused because we just saw one God. This creator created all creatures, created all creation, and created all co-creators. At that time, I saw Jesus as a creation of the creator. I didn't understand, and it didn't make sense because I was looking at it from a natural lens. I would ask, like most Muslims would ask, is it one God?
The only thing I have is here, like you barely read the text because there's a lot of colors and there's this text. But
Like most Muslims would ask, is it one God? Are you praying for 3 gods? And then somebody would say, no, it's the Godhead. And it wasn't until I understood what was happening. Are you praying for 3?
and the only thing I have to do is like,
3 gods? And then somebody would say, no.
okay.
And it wasn't until I understood what was happening in the dimensions, because I was only looking at it from a natural lens. In the beginning was the Word was with God, and the Word was God. And then the Word.
And guys, when you're making music, you want to have music with beat drops. And you want to have a moment in the video where it's like sort of the main part, and that's when the beat drop starts. So for me, when I make the music, this is gonna be that part when he says this verse. In the beginning was, and I might just do this.
In the beginning was the Word was.
Ah, shit. In the beginning. Okay, not that easy. Oh.
In the beginning was the Word was with God.
Actually, we might do that, but we will need to change.
Beginning was the Word in the beginning was the Word was.
Gosh. So let's go like that.
Beginning was the Word was with God, and the.
That's much better. Okay. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. I'm just gonna add some final touches, and this video is basically done. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you liked this video. If you are a business owner, you want to you want to have the highest quality content team as possible, check the first link in the description and book a call with us. See how we can help you grow your social media and your business. And if you have any questions, guys, if you're an editor or a business owner, it doesn't matter, just message me on Instagram. I'll be more than happy to answer. And yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.